I want to ask you to forgive me in advance because I'm coming down with something, I guess. I don't know. But right now begins right at this time, 7 years ago, was when I started having my heart attack. And it was the worst pain I had ever experienced in my whole life. It started out, beforehand, I was gaining a pound a day, sometimes 2 pounds a day. My legs were swelling. I was tired. I couldn't understand why I felt so weak or anything else, and I just felt like maybe I was just getting sick. I was out of shape. I was, just doing too much. And then after I'd gone outside, I smoked a cigarette, and I came back in, and I laid down on the bed, and all of a sudden I started to have a lot of pain in my arm. And it started actually right at the upper part of my arm, and it was in my chest. And I thought, man, I must have done too much at work, because I had just started my job then at the dollar store that day. And I thought, man, I guess I did too much at work, and so maybe I just need to just relax a little bit. But after a few minutes, the pain didn't go away. It started to get worse. So me being the type of person I am, after all, I had lost all my teeth, and I was used to what pain was, having to go get something for it and being in severe pain. So I went up and I got me some aspirin, and I took it, thinking that it was going to get it better. But after a while, it kept getting worse and worse. So I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll take a shower. And I went in there and I took a shower and everything. And by that time, the pain was just getting too much. And for just a minute or two there, it actually started to go away. It got too much, but then it started to go away. And as soon as I got out of the shower and I dried off and everything, it felt like somebody had punched me in the face hit me with a sledgehammer across the face. My jaw felt broken. I'd never felt that much pain in my life. I can't describe the pain that was in my jaw. And next thing you know, it was like somebody had poured a bucket of water on my head, and I was just soaked with sweat again. And I ended up throwing up. I'm not telling you this to, sound gross, but of what I went through, so that maybe if somebody has a problem someday, maybe you can help them with this. But, I got to the point where I sat down, and I was in so much pain after I had done all that. I was shaking, and I was just begging for the pain to stop. And I felt like there was a voice in my head that said, Ben, you're not going to give up today. And I don't know, I felt this immediate sense of that I wasn't going to die, but I wanted the pain to be going away. And that, don't sit down, don't sit there, get up, call 911. So I did get up and call 911, but it took a little while for the ambulance to get to me, and it turns out when I got to the hospital that it was, I was within a few minutes of not being here anymore. And I'm really thankful that I'm here, and I'm thankful that I had a friend like Ron on here who immediately came to the hospital and helped me out. All I remember is that bumpy ride to the hospital. I never was afraid of dying, but at the same time I felt like God was telling me that this was my wake-up call and that I needed to change my life. And so I did start trying to change, and I have worked on it, and I'm not perfect, but I'm so happy to be here. It's my 7th Heart-versary is what they call it. If you ever start having problems with your heart or feeling weak, or if you have a heart history in your family where people have heart attacks, take it seriously. And if you feel like anything's off, don't hesitate to go to the doctor about it, because it could be like me. You could think you're coming down with the flu, and it could be something else that's even more major going on. Exercise and quit smoking. I had always said that two things that were going to cause me to quit smoking. One was if I was going to become a parent, or if I ended up having a heart attack. And I kind of wished it had been the parent part, but I didn't. You don't really get a choice in these things. But I just wanted to kind of let people know what I'd gone through, and I'll be happy to go into it even more. You know, having the stent surgery, I have the pictures of what my heart looked like before and after, and I don't have that much damage, hardly at all. Although when I had my heart attack, I was 240 pounds, and now I'm more than that. But I want to just, it's a celebration every year. I stopped smoking 7 years ago tomorrow. Had my heart attack 7 years ago tomorrow. And even though I may lip a little bit, mouth off and everything else, I'm thankful that I'm here, and I'm thankful for all of you, and I want you to know that I'm praying for you. And please, if you ever have anything that really seems off about your body, just get it checked up on. I don't want to see anybody go through what I went through. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.